There I am. It's early in the morning, about 3 something. Could look at the time on the thing. Well, it's about almost 4:20 till. I haven't got much sleep. I know in other videos I talk about my anxiety. I don't have to go through it. Just kind of here and there. Did a little bit of card reading tonight. Got the 2 of Wands. Most of my cards are done through card readers. I'm not really good at tarot. 2 of Wands has to do with self-empowerment. Has to do with getting along with other people. Your goals in life, what your meditation should be, and focusing how to get straight on your path, how to not quite focus, but how to not sweat the small stuff, like, what other people say or do. It's like, don't take everything to heart. We only got one life to live, and, well, that needless to say, I think we have many lives to live. I believe in a system called Sastra, or Shampra. It's a mundane existence. It's like we go through this time travel. We keep coming back spiritually into a new body until we find a way to be here and now. My near-death experience, which I've said many times, was nothingness. Just an empty void. Just a rift. I would like to experience what other people, at least 2 other people I talked to, experience. Maybe it wasn't my time. I don't know. But what's going to be when it is my time? I just don't. I guess if I'm going to hell. Some people say in the original Hebrew Bible there was no hell. They say it was known as Sheol, the grave. Maybe the grave is darkness. Maybe it's not all this hyped up fire and brimstone shit. I really don't know. Getting in more, thinking a lot, doing a lot more Kundalini, meditating, doing some Tarot mantras, praying to the Tarot with the hum, ta, ba, kind of doing the symbols and the, I don't know, probably 25 prayers. I do the 25 different tarots. The way I see it, and if you check out my page, which many people don't want to do, they have a right. It was said long ago to me in 1972 that the Tarot would be the light. I made a long video on April 7th of this. There were people that played little games, got what they wanted. I know a few of them. But, like I said, I'm not going to sweat the small stuff, but those people are out of my life now. People will agree with you for a certain period of time, and then they'll say, well, You didn't say that. You were following dogma. Gnosticism is not a path to be taken lightly. Either you believe this thing or you don't. You don't believe that there's this alien that's going to come down and save the world by the name of Jesus Christ. Okay? He was there, maybe. People have a concept of him. But it's nothing more than ourselves. It's just giving us guidance to this Pistis Christo Sophia. Maybe a long time ago there was a man that showed a way. Maybe his name was Jesus, Yeshua, whatever you want to call him. I don't know. He was nothing more than a messenger of the Lord. Now people think, oh, you're talking about God. No, I'm not talking about Saturn, Yaldabaoth, or Yaldabaoth, or however you pronounce it. I'm not talking about him. That was really Latin for Satan, which was designed the Matrix. Well, the Matrix was designed by Sophia. It wasn't designed for Lucifer or Satan. It was designed to set up a grid. You think, well, what's a grid? Well, it could mean many things. Like there's a power grid. It means power flows on a plane, on a grid. There's a plane of existence, a grid, if you want to call it. So, what is the game of this? If we look back into our lives and we say, okay, we've experienced many lifetimes. We say, okay, maybe the moon's recycling back as a false sun. Or maybe the false sun, but what is the sun? The sun being the sun worship, which would be Lucifer, which would be the morning star. Morning star would be the sun. Moon would be Lucera. Lucera being Diana Lucera, which would be the moon. Also known as Lune/Artemis. So we look at all these reflectors and all these. Take a prism, put a bright white light through a prism, you'll get a rainbow. You will. It's how things are bent. It's bent. We say, well, there's got to be a balance to it. There is no balance. There's light and dark. You have to make your own balance. Within ourselves, there is magic. There's power. You can say a word and it becomes an idea. Take a physical object and create it into something. Now, how could they take a cosmic event, turn it into astrology, when it was already there? It was the universe. What was it before it existed? I mean, creation, like I said before, creation happens every day, it happens every minute. Would Sophia be trapped in the earth and something out her creating this stuff? I don't think it's Satan. I don't think it's God. I think it's something. But it's got to be stardust. But what was there before the stars? Okay. Something was there. Don't know what. Satanists will say, well, it was the Big Bang Theory. Explain it. How did it happen? What caused it to happen? Do you know? Gases? What caused the gases? What was before the gases? A void? What made the void create itself? You can't explain it through evolution. No, I don't believe man came from a goddamn monkey. Okay? I just don't believe that. I don't think everything evolved from itself. I think there was a template. I think there was a male and female counterpart of a god known as Shakti and Shiva in Hindi or Hindu. These two things danced into existence. They created Paroma. Now, Sophia, known in Greek as wisdom. It was good men wisdom to know that there was a feminine and masculine, godlike. It was actually two separate gods. Now, in Wicca, they go through the gods and goddesses and Odin and Norse. They go through this. And I do not believe that if God has to make matter out of something that was created, he had to make it from the dust of the ground. Wouldn't he have to take something that's already there? But he's supposed to have made everything. There was something there before this God that's not perfect existed. I think he's Satan. I think all the Hebrew texts show that there was this Yahweh. Who is this Yahweh or Jehovah? Would it be another syzygy of or Pistis Sophia? Or would it be a lesser being? Would it be an actual alien that claimed that he did all this, actually intelligent, but yet could not see his own father and mother, did not even acknowledge him, and broke all the commandments that he wrote for us to obey, that we aren't smart enough to become our own people to figure this out? There's so many people are brainwashed with this Christian concept. And I'm reading so much into Luciferian society that we believe we're our own gods. I'm not God. I'm lower than dirt compared to God. I'm not God. Okay, I'm not gonna go around claiming I'm God. For one thing, I'll probably get my fucking ass kicked. Okay, a lot of people say you ain't shit. Okay, I'm not gonna go around for God concept anymore. We were given that power to have our mind of our own, to be our own, control our own selves, what we get done. But if I'm not gonna pray for something to get done, it's not gonna get done. Cast a spell on something to get done, it's not gonna get done. I gotta do it myself. But if you're gonna go around telling people that you're better than them, okay, like Christians or Satanists, or even, well, Buddhists don't do it as much. They got their own private stuff. But you have these people that are atheists that say that they're God. Fuck them. There are these people that say, I'm going to put a statue of the cross right up there on that public land. Okay. I mean, and then you have somebody say, well, I'm going to put a statue of the devil on that public land. For one thing, it's public land. I mean, it'd be like a cemetery, wouldn't it? You have all the grave markers, but what do they mean? Mean jack shit. Things are to be loved. They'll be accepted into a household. When they start tearing down statues, I mean, if that's man's mentality level to create it and tear it down, no, because it offends. Thank God there's a statue of Jesus over there. I might as well put up a statue of Satan. Is that man's mentality anymore? Isn't there something wrong with the picture that they're not really understanding? They're believing in this Yahweh, this Jehovah, this Satan. They're believing in this shit. They're not believing in themselves. That they gotta use this as a thing? Okay. Maybe my death is nothing. But I talked to 2 other people that said they saw something. And one heard something. He heard a celestial voice. Seen psychedelic lights. Now, isn't our lives more important than arguing over teaching kids Satanism, teaching kids Christianity, teaching kids all this bullshit? It's not gonna help them in the end, no matter what the fuck they are.